Fix nothing?
There's a risk of violence, there's a risk to health. I found a cockroach in an ice cube in my freezer last week because they are everywhere.
My goodness, that building is now condemned and the people who lived at the Lowry are scrambling. Sammy is on the show to explain.
Hiding from the cold.
I tried leaving for months and everywhere's waitlisted. Being low income is not easy.
Is what Jalen Hoggard is used to as a resident of the Lowry Apartments in St. Paul.
My body can't handle the cold. My pacemaker feels the cold and everything.
Her building was condemned Monday.
I saw them posting it on the door, the condemned notice, and my heart just sunk to my stomach.
So she and 70 other residents had to leave. She says while the notice was sudden, problems have been happening for months.
This window here was shot out.
Calvin Harris pointed out the broken window to KARE 11 in August, but said it happened last winter.
It's dangerous.
Megan Thomas has since moved away, but she told us then that the front door was open to squatters and criminals.
The front door is completely unlocked, no security there for about 2 or 3 months. There's a risk of violence, there's a risk to health.
The building was owned by Madison Equities, St. Paul's largest downtown property owner. But months after the death of the longtime owner, residents began reporting the building was going downhill. It is now managed by the Halverson and Blazer Group.
I'm still dealing with mold exposure, but because it's been in my body so long.
Jalen is disabled and says there are times the elevators don't work. Because of those living conditions, she had to give back her service animal.
And that was the hardest thing to do. I mean, he's happy now, but it was hard.
The notice lists lack of fire protections, inoperable heating facilities, active plumbing leaks, damaged electrical systems, and unsanitary conditions. In an email to city council members, the deputy mayor said staff responded to an active plumbing leak in the Lowry building. They found doors were broken into and there was vandalism and theft of copper wire that resulted in numerous exposed electrical systems.
I've dealt with literally seeing people lose their stuff. I've dealt with seeing people OD in there.
The email says Halverson Blazer Group has made effort to fix up the building, but this setback could lead to mold and heating concerns, so residents needed to leave. The group is paying for at least 30 days of alternative housing for residents.
They put us in hotels that night. They split us, I think, between 2 hotels. So I'm taking what I can get at this point. I literally had barely any time to get any of my stuff.
According to one of the posted messages at the front door, residents can retrieve their belongings but must schedule a time to come back. And after those 30 days of alternative housing, it's unclear what happens next if property managers can't fix up the building in time. We have reached out to them for comment, but they have not responded yet, Jana.
And as you noted, Sammy, this has been an ongoing struggle with the Lowry. They were supposed to be out in April anyway. So all of these people just been in limbo for at least the last 6 months.
Yeah, Jana, some of them reported that they haven't had heat in a while and it is very cold at the moment. So some of them are thankful to be getting out of there, but they just don't know what's next.
Right. Thanks so much, Sammy. We'll stay on that story. Appreciate it.